Ladies and gentlemen, can I begin by acknowledging the tradition of the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people on whose land we are gathered here today. Welcome to the grand opening of the Calamvale FRESCO, the largest Asian supermarket in Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Louis Lee, your MC for today. FRESCO Supermarket was established in 2015 by a very young, passionate team led by John Huan, mentored by Lawrence Xie and others. Ladies and gentlemen, they have gained a lot of experience over the past 6 years with the customer service, marketing, and so on. FRESCO started in November 2015 at the IGA Rankong store. That is the first store. Second store they start is FRESCO Rosedale. That is also in November 2018. And then in August 2019, they have the third store called Sunny Park FRESCO. It's actually organized by MC by Richard Huan at the grand opening at the Sunny Park. Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth store they have is in January 2021, they have FRESCO Pineland. And then in November 2021, they have FRESCO Brisbane City. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 6th FRESCO Calamvale, the largest Asian supermarket in Australia. And at the end of the year, they will be going to have a 7th store called FRESCO Toowong. And also, they will, in the pipeline, they have Sunny Park Food Court at the Sunnybank, which will be opening very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the host, John Huan, the Managing Director of the FRESCO Group, to welcome you and to say a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome John Huan. Before I do that, I forgot to acknowledge a few guests. Let me wait for a few seconds. Can I acknowledge John Huan first? Where is John Huan? Right in front here. He is the Managing Director of the FRESCO, the group with the 7th store. And then we have Senator Paul Scar, who is coming in on the way. No, Paul. We have, not yet. We have Grant Parrott, the federal member for Moreton, also the Assistant Minister for the Education. We have James Martin, the State Member for Stratton. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Councillor Kim Marks representing the Right Honourable Lord Mayor of Brisbane City, Councillor Adrian Stringer. She is also the Civic Cabinet Chair of the City Standard, Councillor for Runcorn Ward. Then we have Stephen Bridges. We have Councillor Stephen Huan. Councillor Stephen Huan is the Deputy Chair for Finance and City Government, and also the Councillor for McGregor Ward. Then we have the group from the Centre Management led by Stephen Bridges, the Managing Director of Retail First. Ladies and gentlemen, with Retail First as Rebecca Lay and also Richard Lay, the General Manager, and Andrew Burkett, the Leasing Manager, and Dean Wellcott, the Centre Manager. Can I acknowledge the Community and Business Leader, Jack Chai, Luke Lu, Jane Huan, Alan Cheng, Anita Huan, Xiaomin Ying, Tracy Kaliun, and Louis Nam, and Yang Lin, Pierre Chen, Pinky Singh, Benson Cheng, Jackie Chiang, and Dixon Tong. Even though some of them are not here, I just read out anyway. Reuben Che, Jonathan Huan, Abi Gao, Eden Low, Vera Patinja, Catherine Lee, Jason Wan, Sean Sun, Jack Chow, Simon Tan, Lawrence Lee, David Yang, Jin Hao Dong, Dong Dong, Biao Ke, Stancy Zhan, Lawrence Xie, and John Bresco. Ladies and gentlemen, can I also acknowledge the supplier, Ricky Chia and Jacqueline Lai, the Director of Sunset Seafood, and Risa Zhao, the Director of Asian Gold Trading, Sean Long, the Managing Director of the Prime Wagyu, and Martin Xie, the Manager of the Food Leaf Food, the Declan O'Malley, the Regional Manager of Mackay. Ladies and gentlemen, now I formally invite John Huan, the Managing Director of FRESCO Group, to say a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome John Huan.
大家好，首先感谢各位议员和嘉宾百忙中参加我们 FRESCO 华联超市 Calamvale 店的开业典礼。相信刚刚大家在主持人的介绍下，对我们超市已经有了一个初步的了解。
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. First of all, I would like to thank all the distinguished VIP guests for your attendance and grand opening of the FRESCO Calamvale today. Now you should have a brief understanding of our business through AMC introduction earlier.
FRESCO 华联超市 Calamvale 店是我们在布里斯班第6家门店，同时也是澳洲单店面积最大的亚洲超市。这是我们对未来超市业的发展的又一次探索。
FRESCO Calamvale is the 6th store in Brisbane. It is also the largest Asian supermarket in Australia. This is another exploration of future development of the supermarket industry.
还记得2015年12月12号，我们第一家华联超市 IGA Runcorn 开幕的那天，一切仍历历在目。一转眼6年过去了，回首这6年，我和我的团队经历了很多，也学会了很多，更成长了更多。
I can still remember the opening of the first supermarket IGA Runcorn on the 12th of December 2015. During these 6 years, my team and I have gained and learned a lot of experience as well as built enormous confidence.
感谢这6年里一直大力支持我们的供应商及合作伙伴们，是你们的支持和帮助，才成就了今天的我们，让我们有机会为广大的客户提供优质的服务、高品质的食材和品类丰富的产品。
Thanks to our supplier and partner who have been supporting us in the past 6 years. It is your continued support and assistance that made us what we are today and given us the opportunity to provide the customer with the high quality services, good ingredient and wide range of products.
此外，我还要感谢一路相伴的老朋友们，是你们不断的关心鼓励，让我们在经营中不断的进步，也是因为有了华联，我才有幸结识这么多新的朋友。是你们的陪伴，让我们有了前进的动力，来更好的服务消费者。
In addition, I would like to thank all my old friends who have been with us all the way. It is a continuous care and encouragement that I must continue to improve our business. It is because of FRESCO that I have the honor to meet so many friends. It is your company that made us the motivation to move forward to a better serve our customer.
最后，我还要感谢华联超市全体工作人员，我亲爱的战友们，正因为有你们辛勤的付出，使得越来越多的顾客朋友认识华联、了解华联、信赖华联。
Last of all, I would like to thank all the staff of FRESCO Supermarket, my dear colleagues, and also associates for your hard work. And more customers and friends coming to know FRESCO, understanding FRESCO and trust FRESCO.
这是鼓励，也是压力，激励了我与我们华联整个团队要更加努力，为我们的顾客们带来更高品质的产品以及更好的购物体验，致力于打造 Be Better 的华联生态圈。再次感谢大家的支持 ，FRESCO 华联超市期待您的光临。
This is an encouragement and also the privilege to motivate me and the entire team of FRESCO to work harder, to bring the customer high quality products and also better shopping experience. Commit to creating Be Better FRESCO ecosystem. Once again, thank you for your continued support and attendance today. FRESCO Supermarket, looking forward to welcome you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. That is John Bress. That is John Huang, the Managing Director of FRESCO Group. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to invite the Managing Director of Retail First, Mr. Stephen Bridges, to say a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Stephen Bridges.
Look, thank you everyone, and acknowledge to all our special guests here today that have already been recognised. I stand here before you as representative of Retail First, who manages Calamvale Central, but more importantly, YFG Shopping Centres, who are the owners of this property. It's hard to believe that around about 2 years ago, you'd have been standing in a Big W discount department store. With the advent of COVID and the closure of a number of stores around Australia, Big W closed his store suddenly and left us with a unique opportunity. It's rare that you would find 8,000 square metres of vacant space on one level in this area, this very popular area. So it gave us the opportunity to redevelop it and to build it to suit the local community. We had met John Huang 2 years ago, or now 3 years ago, when he opened our FRESCO supermarket at Sunny Park, taking over from a very poor performing Aldi store. And he turned that into a thriving Asian supermarket business. We reached out to John and offered him the opportunity of doing something really special with this much space that we had at Calamvale Central. And once the curtain comes down, you'll see he's done a remarkable job here. The fellow has not slept in about a week, I don't think. I think he'll enjoy his sleep tonight. But it's, as mentioned, 3,500 square metres. It is the largest Asian supermarket in Australia. And I think it really announces the arrival of FRESCO as a real force in supermarket shopping in Brisbane and Australia. We believe this supermarket will not only satisfy the local community, but because of its size and its stock range, it will be a draw card for all of Greater Brisbane. So we welcome all of Greater Brisbane to come and shop here and join FRESCO and their success. I must thank our builders, Broad, our architects, Buckens, who helped us, and also our Calamvale team here, led by Dan Walcott. It also signifies the arrival of Calamvale Laneway, our entertainment and restaurant precinct, which will not only further develop our restaurant area, but also extend the trading hours of our centre to incorporate that bit of nightlife for Calamvale. John, on behalf of YFG and Retail First, we wish you and your company every success, and we look forward to welcoming all our customers into Calamvale Central very soon. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Stephen Bridges, the Managing Director of Retail First, look after 20 shopping centre. Ladies and gentlemen, next I would like to invite Mr. Graham Parrott MP, the Federal Member for Moreton, and also Assistant Shadow Minister for Education. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Parrott MP after we sanitize the microphone. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Lewis. Could I also acknowledge the traditional owners and thank them for their strong and continuing stewardship. John, a wonderful thing that you're doing. Could I acknowledge the elected representatives that are here from the state, James Martin, Kim and Steve from the local council, to all of the community dignitaries are here, that Lewis Lee, the best MC in Australia, the appropriate person to open the biggest Asian supermarket in Australia. A wonderful achievement. I've been to a lot of supermarkets over the years, but I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, right now, you will see the best fruit and vegetable and fresh produce that I have ever seen at a supermarket. So I'll keep this speech very short so that you can get in there very quickly. It's only about a 20-minute speech, Lewis, is that okay? Okay. Obviously, it is a difficult time with COVID. I didn't see any rapid antigen tests on the shelves, but apparently they will have N95 masks soon. So I know that we're just coping with a world where COVID is. It gives us some challenges. It means you have to stand on a black spot and change a few of the things that you're doing, but I know that a lot of supermarkets around Australia have supply issues. John, I don't know what you're doing, but you certainly don't have them in there. Ladies and gentlemen, please shop hard and support this wonderful business. Well done, John, to you and all of your team.
Thank you very much, Mr. Parrott. It's only 1.5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, next I would like to invite from the state level. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome James Martin, the State Member for Stratton. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Martin MP, please.
Thank you very much. It's a well-sanitised microphone. I'd like to start by acknowledging the traditional owners and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging, and also to acknowledge all of the many VIPs who turned up for this important event. John, obviously yourself, to the federal member for Moreton, my federal colleague, Graham Perrott, and to the Brisbane City Councillors, Stephen and Kim, to all of the other dignitaries. I can see there's many of you here, many business owners and suppliers who've come along to support this great business and this great opening. It's fantastic to be here today. I'd probably just like to address one thing in relation to the opening of this FRESCO from a state level, and that's how important it is that we've got jobs right here in our local community. As was mentioned before, this used to be a big W, and myself and Duncan and many others were quite disappointed when we found out that the big W was closing. A lot of jobs went locally, and it was something that we were concerned about. So it was great to hear some time ago that this area would be a brand new FRESCO. And obviously we'd had a bit to do with FRESCO over the years because I was there, I remember, with Duncan Pegg when the IGA opened in Runcorn. There was an IGA catering towards for the Asian community. And from there, John, you've really gone from strength to strength. And it's amazing to think that it's not just this facility here. There's obviously one in Pinelands right next to my office, which I pop into lunch many times to pick up some noodles. It's a fantastic facility that also caters towards our multicultural community. So obviously, if you go inside your normal Woolies or your normal Coles, you'll get all the stuff that we know about. But one of the great things about coming to a FRESCO is seeing all the different types of fruits and vegetables and goods that are available. And I saw in there today a few interesting things. Checked out the fresh fish tank. So the fresh fish tank is up and running, and I understand the saltwater fish tank will be up and running in a week or so. The veggies obviously look delicious. There's always different types of noodles. One of the things I checked out was the frozen durian. I can't recommend it, to be honest. John Prescott there is giving it a big thumbs up. I've tried it once, but if you haven't tried it, give it a try. It's an acquired taste. But anyway, thanks so much for inviting me along. Congratulations again, John. Well done getting this up and running, obviously during the middle of the Omicron and the supply challenges that many other businesses have faced. But we're really happy to see business thriving, new jobs right here in our local area. So thanks very much.
Thank you, Mr. James Martin, MP, the State Member for Stretton. While I introduce the next speaker, I would like some volunteer to sanitize the microphone, please, before I invite the next speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, next speaker is the Councillor Kim Marks, representing the Right Honourable Lord Mayor of Brisbane City, Councillor Adrian Stringer, the Brisbane City Council. Ladies and gentlemen, Councillor Kim Marks is also the Civic Cabinet Chair for City Standard and also the Councillor for Runcorn Ward. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Councillor Kim Marks.
Thank you, Lewis. Lewis is the only one that gets my title right. He even memorises it better than I do sometimes. Look, it's absolutely my honour to be here on behalf of Lord Mayor Adrian Stringer, and as always, we begin by acknowledging the traditional owners on the land in which we meet. The acknowledgements that Lewis has so aptly done to everybody that's here as a VIP. It's wonderful to see you all again. It's a new year, so it's like being back with family again. I do want to make my special congratulations to Retail First. I think this is the first time I've been in the centre since the renovations have been finished, and I have to say it's spectacular. It is lovely. It's you guys have done a great job. So also to you, John, I think you're going to love being out here at Calamvale. My ward's just on the other side of the road, but I'm sure I'll be visiting here just as often as I do on my other side anyway. So look, I just want to say congratulations. I've had a little wander around. There is some food in there that potentially some of us have never seen before, but I'm certainly happy to go and try some of this stuff because it looks pretty amazing. Rebecca and I have done a wander around. Graham Perrott mentioned fresh. The fish are still swimming, so I don't know that you can get much fresher than that. So congratulations, John. You've done a wonderful job, and I think it's going to be very well received by the whole community. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councillor Kim Marks, Councillor for Runcorn Ward, representing the Right Honourable. While I'm talking, please sanitize the microphone and the lectern, please. She is also representing the Right Honourable Lord Mayor of Brisbane City, Adrian Stringer. Ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker.
Before, but I'm certainly happy to go and try some of this stuff because it looks pretty amazing. Rebecca and I have done a wander around. Graham Perrott mentioned fresh. The fish are still swimming, so I don't know that you can get much fresher than that. So congratulations, John. You've done a wonderful job, and I think it's going to be very well received by the whole community. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councillor Kim Marks, Councillor for Runcorn Ward, representing the Right Honourable. While I'm talking, please sanitize the microphone and the lectern, please. She is also representing the Right Honourable Lord Mayor of Brisbane City, Adrian Stringer. Ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker is Councillor Stephen Huang. Stephen is the Deputy Chair for Finance and City Governance, also the Councillor for McGregor Ward. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Councillor Stephen Huang.
Thank you, Louis. And may I say congratulations to John for the opening of the new FRESCO. I'm here to celebrate and congratulate John as a friend and also as one of the Huang family members. We are so proud of you for what you've been doing for the family, well, the Huang family. I'm sure the Huang family will do a greater and bigger thing this year. And today I'm here also like to thank John for doing one thing, and that is he has saved me. In fact, I've been to several shopping centers and supermarkets in the last few days. I couldn't source anything to eat. So for those who know me, probably see me that I've lost a few kilograms over the last few days. Yeah, but thank you to John for opening up this new supermarket, which gives us not just the fresh stuff, but also all the vegetables and things that I can hardly find in the supermarkets these days. So thank you, John, for doing such a wonderful job. And I look forward to come back and do more shopping in here myself. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You don't have to sanitize the microphone now. We are ahead of time, by the way. But next is the grand ribbon cutting. Are we still waiting for Senator Paul Scar? He's on the way. A couple of minutes. Can I ask Lawrence Xie? Can I ask Lawrence Xie to be cutting the ribbon for Senator Paul Scar? Lawrence Xie, please. Lawrence, please. This box. Where's the ribbon? Stephen Singh and Lawrence Xie are the mentor for John Huang. They are the backbone. They are the honorary advisor for FRESCO. Very important team. So I invite Stephen Singh and Lawrence Xie to do the cutting of ribbon. When you are cutting ribbon, you can take your mask off. Where are all the volunteers? Please stay. Stay there. Stephen. Yeah. Okay. Seems we are ahead of time, isn't it? I promise. Stephen, yeah. Who is this spot here? Where's John Huang? John Huang's actually. Ladies and gentlemen, when I head on, I count 1, 2, 3. And after I count 1, 2, 3, they will cut the ribbon and take a photo with John Huang. Each and every distinguished guest here later on will take a photo with John Huang with the ribbon. That is your 2 spot here, right after this. Let me quickly introduce there's Lawrence Xie, Councillor Kim Mark, Stephen Bridge, John Huang, the host, Stephen Huang, and Graham Perrott, and James Martin, and Stephen Singh. Are you ready? With a count 1, 2, 3, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, the ribbon cutting ceremony. 1, 2, 3. Now, to do a photo section, come Stephen, come John, over this side. Stephen Bridge. Yeah. Okay. Stephen, only two photos. And then after that, grandparent. Thank you. Stephen Bridges is the managing director of the Retail First. Thank you. And can I have grandparent? Go back to your spot, yes. Grandparent is a federal member for Morton and also the General Assistant Minister for Education. He has been a member for Morton since 2007. Can I have James Martin, please? For the ribbon. James Martin is the state member for Stratton. Thank you. Thank you. Can I have Councillor Kim Marks, please? We are still ahead of time. Councillor Kim Marks is representing the Right Honourable Lomel Bristol City Councillor Adrian Stringer, also the Councillor for Rangpong Ward, the City Cabinet Chair for the City Standard. Thank you, Councillor Stephen Wan, Councillor for McGregor Ward, and also the Deputy Chair for the Finance and City Government, the Councillor for McGregor Ward. Thank you, Stephen. Stephen Singh, 来这里拍照。这里。过来一点啊 ，OK。And Lawrence. Where's Richard Wan? Richard Wan, please. Just for a photo. Ladies and gentlemen, after this photo, John Huang, the managing director of the group, will declare grand opening of the largest Asian supermarket, Calamvale FRESCO Calamvale. Ladies and gentlemen, I hand over to John Huang to declare the grand opening.
我宣布 FRESCO Calamvale 店现在开幕。
Please remove the media wall and the line dancing, get ready. Okay, I hand over to the line dancing group now. They will walk around and do line dancing to signify the grand opening of the FRESCO Calamvale, the largest Asian supermarket. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to offer a vote of thanks to each and everyone for your attendance today. I was told that all the invited VIP guests, you have a gift. So before you go, please make sure that you get a gift from the volunteer, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Thank you for your time today. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, can I interrupt for a few seconds? Sorry.
How on?
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry about the line dancing. Can I interrupt a few seconds? Because we got Senator Paul Scar, the Senator for Queensland, also the Parliamentary Joint Committee for the Australian Commission for the Law Enforcement Integrity. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like Paul Scar to say a few words before we carry on with the line dancing. Sorry about that. Apologies. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Senator Paul Scar.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Lewis Lee. Take it off. Thank you very much, Lewis Lee. And what a great cultural exhibition we just saw then and we'll continue to see. And from my perspective, it emphasises the contribution made by Australians of Chinese heritage to our beautiful country. So I would like to congratulate Richard Wang, everyone involved in terms of this wonderful endeavour. We've gone through a very few hard years of the COVID-19 pandemic. It's been very, very difficult for business, for employees of business. So it is just so heartening. It is just so heartening to see business growing, providing quality services to our wonderful multicultural community. It's fantastic to see. It's an honour to be here on behalf of the Commonwealth Government. And enjoy the day, everyone. And make sure you shop here often and spend a lot of money in this store because the owners deserve it. Thank you very much.
If you don't mind to stand here, John Juan, can you get a ribbon? Take a photo. Where's the ribbon? Take a photo with John Juan. Come, stay over here. Sorry, line dancing. Just sincere apologies. Okay, where's the photographer? Take a photo, please. After this photo, we'll carry on with the line dancing. Sincere apologies because Senator Paul Scar had to travel all the way from Canberra. Is that all the way from Canberra? Just arrived? Yeah. Senator Paul Scar is the Joint Parliamentary Committee for the Australian Commission for the Law Enforcement Integrity, also the Senator for Queensland. Ladies and gentlemen, now I hand over to the line dancing. Sincere apology. Thank you very much.
Thank you.